Hello and welcome to another episode of Commander Fodder. So we're up to 9th edition this week, which coincides with Monday's episode where we were looking at a tournament deck from around that period. Was it Viridian Rats? And so I did the usual thing I do with this sort of current configuration of Commander Fodder, which is go on to MTGen, generate 6 virtual booster packs, see what sort of rares there are, and then use those as my starting fodder for the deck and let the algorithm sort of do the rest, guided by me nudging it in certain directions. So the first thing that sort of came up of the 6 virtual packs that I cracked, there was a Lord of the Undead in one of the rare slots, so I grabbed that. So 1 and 2 black, other zombies get +1/+1. It's a 2/2 zombie lord. 1 and a black, tap, return target zombie card from your graveyard to your hand. But also, in the card pool and in one of the rare slots, was a Hypnotic Spectre, which was also in this week's Deck Musings episode, in the tournament deck. And so I thought, well, I've got to include that. So 1 and 2 black, 2/2 with flying. When Hypnotic Spectre deals damage to an opponent, that player discards a card at random. So these don't really synergize, but what I thought would be interesting is there's going to be some cards that it's probably going to suggest which allow me to pull stuff from my graveyard, which has gone there as a result of which synergizes this. This is retrieving zombie cards from my graveyard, but I suspect the cards it's going to suggest is also going to be cards which will grab other stuff from my graveyard. We're going with a zombie deck here, by the way, no surprise. And so some of those cards might be, get cards from any graveyard, which have ended up there as a result of Hypnotic Spectre. So we're going to end up, I hope, with some sort of zombie spectre mashup. Now for the zombie side of things, we're going to stick with mono black and go with Ghoul Caller Gisa as our commander. So 3 and 2 black, 3/4, single black, tap, sacrifice another creature, put X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is the sacrifice creature's power. So we have to be careful we don't get too excited. We are generating with tokens here, so if we try and sack one of those creature tokens, we're okay. So they're going to be sacrifice creature's power, so that'll be 2. So we can sack a zombie creature or zombie token creature and get another 2 back. So yeah, there are ways that we can sort of get this out of control. It'd be interesting to see if we've got any cards in black that can maybe untap Gisa, maybe. Now, obviously, we won't be able to leverage any zombie tokens that we sacrifice because they won't go to the graveyard, so we can't get them back here. That's one thing we've got to be mindful of. So yeah, so I'm curious as to what it's going to suggest. We got 37 lands from 9th edition, and my favourite artwork from there. So that's going to help. So let's see, that'll probably affect the suggestion, won't it? So let's just see what we can see here. Okay, so it's going to be suggesting zombies, but I do want to see if I can sort of push this in a certain direction. So all zombies gain. Do I want to go with things that buff zombies as a first choice? At the beginning of hang on, this thing. Beginning of upkeep, create X 2/2 black. This is half the number of zombies you control. Yep. So I'm just looking to see if there are any spectres that I doubt it. So let's just go down to the bottom here. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Okay, we'll put that in there. We got Sidisi, which has exploit on it. Demonic shooter. Okay. That in. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on feral Gorn. It's the number of rad counters equals to its power. Oh, radiation counters, okay. I suppose you play costs 1 less to play. Discard a card, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Zombies. Can't block. Okay, yeah, that's good. If I'm going to be sacking stuff, well, I'm going to put a zombie master in there. If I'm going to be sacking stuff, what's some good target things? So we'll have that. Bontu. I'm going to go back and add some of these in a moment. I'm just trying to sculpt the deck a bit. Right, I want a Lord of the Accursed, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to go very far with the Spectre thing, but anyway. It's an annoying card to have there. Okay, we're mono black, so we might as well play Gary. I should play a Cabal Coffers. Yeah, just play that anyway. And a Grave Titan. Jet Medallion. Okay, what's with this fella? Type. Yep, that'll be good. Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card. Great. Okay, that's going to be handy. Or an Assign in Blood. I don't know how good a Skull Clamp is going to be. It's always a bit of a tricky inclusion in. You've got decks where stuff's getting buffed. To use it as a card draw trick, you know, it's only going to really work on creatures with toughness of 1. And in this deck, stuff can get buffed pretty quick. So going to run mass removal. Alright, let's just change the grid on here. And we do want it by mana value. Okay, we're doing pretty well. We've got quite a number of creatures already. But then we know this is going to be creature heavy. Yeah, we're going to run something probably in the region of 30 creatures. Can I bring my land down a bit? Obviously. Okay, do I want to start targeting certain types of cards? Let's just see what okay, so Soul Ring, yeah. A Jet Medallion we've got in. I suppose I better protect my commander. Do I want to run? Yeah, I think I do. I'll run that, Charcoal Diamond. I could run Coat of Arms, although it's symmetrical effect because it's each creature. Would I be better off? Let me run that. Heraldic Banner. Attacks all blocks. Just mono-coloured spells. Okay. Yep. We'll have that. 11 artifacts. Yeah. I think I'll stick on that. Creatures will come back to enchantments. Right. Whenever a non-token creature. Yeah. We'll do that. From your graveyard to your hand. It's about. Got to exile. Leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting. Yeah. You lose one off in a mass 1. Zombies 1. Put a Grave Pact in there. Let's do that for the moment. See what's going on. Yep. So, spot removal. Tragic Slip. Go for the throat. Infernal Grasp. No one wants some card draw. How are we doing? 3 instants. Okay. Well, let's do this for the moment. Sorcery wise, what have we got to play with? So 2 sorceries. I've got my mass removal in there. Zombie Apocalypse. Okay, Returnal Zombie. Yeah. Fair enough. Got my Sign in Blood. Let's see if this changes. Dark Salvation. Target creature creates X 2/2s. Okay, that's better. Mutilate. Toxic Deluge. Living Death. Decisions. let's do that. Let's do a reanimate. And let's do that. And that. Okay. What should we do next? Let's have a look at some land. Bit of mono black real estate. Right, what would I want to run here? Which is cottage, does that help us? Yeah. Definitely want to run a war room and a reliquary tower. Mortuary mire. And then these, I think. That. Some card draw, yeah. Okay, let's take that down. Where are we? 47, so we've got to remove 10 swamps. Oops, went a bit too far there. Yep. So really now, what have we got? 85. So yeah, let's get those creatures in there. I think I'm going to run a Crypt Ghast actually. Get a bit of extortion going on. Yeah. Whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. Yep. When Plague Belt enters the battlefield, put 2 and 1 counters on target creature you control. 5/4 with Menace. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, Midnight Reaper deals 1 damage to you and you draw a card. Might be fun to play around with. Unbreathing Horde enters the battlefield with a... Yep. Okay, so DC has exploit. I'll grab that. Now, Liliana's Reaver. solemn. Okay, just 3 choices left to go. So what we will do is we'll come into everything and see what comes up. Right. Oh, noxious call. Yeah. Right, there we have it. Let me take a sip of water and my voice is going. Okay. So we will export that and do some sample hands. We don't need to rebalance anything. I think we've got fine with our land. Yeah, our curve looks a little weird, but anyway. Let's do some test hands, see just what this deck might look like. Right, here we go. Keep this. So we've got, yeah, Reliquary Tower, Solemn, Reanimate, draw, play that out. Can't play anything yet. Let's look at this one's that playable. Turn 5. Okay, can't play a Dark Ritual. Oh, fortunately, Swamp. So we can dark. What can we Dark Ritual into? Just so we don't. Try to look at the top card. Yeah, we'll maybe get that out. Can't really reanimate anything yet. Yeah, let's do that. What? Hang on. No, I can get something even bigger out, can't I? Because that's 3, 4, 5. Anything? Do I want to get my gold cooler already? Yeah, let's do that, actually. That would be cool. Thinking about it. If we cast this, and we get 2 zombie tokens. Yes. Nice. Boom. Oh, no. Damn it. Zombie, yep. That's 2 tokens, cool. And they're 3/3s. Excellent, right. I can start taking with that. Well, that's good. Glad I spotted that. Okay, next up. Yeah, I'd probably want to get that out, wouldn't I? So that's 3 to cast. And obviously I'm going to choose black. And I could use that to generate black. Cool, okay. So now my stuff has my zombies. These are now 4/3s. Okay. Oh, Frozen Tower. Okay, so now we've got, I'm just trying to work out stuff that can generate black mana. So anything with, okay, is everything castable from here? Not this one. I can get Gisa out if I want, which is a human wizard. It doesn't benefit from this buff. Shame, I should have had a way where I should have bounced this. Actually, there's a way of bouncing an enchantment back to my hand, but I'm not sure if there's anything black that might be able to do that. Yeah. Okay. Could get that out. Solemn. It's not looking too bad actually, so I could cast that and get a basic land out. That'd be cool. So let's just look what things are going to look like going forward. Okay. Another enchantment. Zombies have menace. Charcoal diamond, so gets things, yeah, things can get cheaper. There's my hypnotic spectre. Just putting in a guest appearance. And zombies, so yeah, swamps didn't start appearing for a while, so yeah, definitely would have wanted to use some of the other ways. Army of the Dead. Okay, so a little on the slow side. What else we got? Right. Swamp. Draw. Okay, there's my Lord of the Dead. We've got a Tragic Slip. Can't get anything out yet. Swamp. I can get that out. Is other zombies. Control dies. So I've got a number of choices here really. That's probably not worth playing until I start to get some zombies in the graveyard. So does it really matter here? I'm just looking to see if anything's got like an ETB on it. Or triggers off an ETB, no. So I just probably start getting these out. So they sort of cross-synergise with one another. Oh, there's a Crypt Ghast, which does have exploit. Whenever you... Okay, yeah, it's going to generate more mana, which is cool. Okay, so can't get that out yet though. But certainly cast these. Now I do have an option to cast a Crypt Ghast. Not seeing much mana at the moment. Okay. Whenever a creature control dies, so probably now's a good time to get Grave Pact out. Okay. Army of the Dead, not yet. Swamp. Okay. So, I think Giza was castable last turn because of this. But certainly casted this turn. Okay, there's my Swiftfoot boots. Good, okay. So yeah, a little bit of a slow build on this one. In terms of getting stuff out. Most of the time we've been seeing to get 2 land hands here. Might as well cast our Lightning Greaves. Oh, there's our swamp. Go, hippie, go. We got a Death Baron. Okay. Well, this one, we're certainly getting a lot of mana out here. What do I want? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to cast that. 5 mana and then equip for 0. Monties. So now things are black creatures. Black creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Okay. Reanimate, Noxious Ghoul. So is that gonna? So that's gonna affect my Spectre if I cast that. That'll take it down to a 1/1. Don't want to play that. Play that. Okay. Yeah, a bit of a different hand this one. Not seeing many zombies yet, or many zombie synergies, but certainly building up here. Okay. Yeah. So with this, I think the stuff like here to remember with these sort of decks is, not surprisingly, this is a nice one, a nice sort of type of deck. Zombie deck is to build a nice toolkit around and really decide, based on your budget, the size of your pocketbook, how like what sort of cards you want to invest in. But it is a interesting creature type to sort of play around with different ideas. I mean, I'm just trying to think if I was to look on in terms of like mono black zombies, like what's like the go-to command, and usually it is, according to edhrec, sort of Ghoul Cooler Gissa. That's the sort of top commander. There's a few other things you can sort of play around with. But then the other thing is, of course, you get into areas like blue-black zombies, which is pretty cool. There's quite a few decks in that sort of area of the colour pie. I think the Dimir decks, the Dimir zombies, I think is the most amount of zombie decks on edhrec, actually, looking at the stats. So, yeah, like a blue-black zombie toolkit. And you've got Grim to play around with. And the price on these, I mean, apart from the Scarab God, which is $14.99. I'm not really helping here, am I? Let me just bring this across. Doing this off screen, and you have no clue what I'm talking about. So, yeah, there you go. So just to give you some idea, like a nice blue-black toolkit. I mean, you'll notice a lot of the newer cards. There's this one, and this are pretty pricey. But what about the synergy cards? Yeah, that's not too bad. A lot of the black cards are fairly reasonably priced. And if you did go, so if you look at this, like zombies, after Dimir, next down in terms of the number, you've got mono black. There. So Gisa is like 179, that's not too bad. And then after that, what do we have? Oh, sorry, no, I made a mistake there, didn't I? So mono black. Why did I think that was more? No, it's Esper's the next one down. Can't count. Okay. Veranda Leash Queen. Okay. So Esper, yeah, white, blue, black. So white, blue, black zombie toolkit. So if you go down the white, blue, black rabbit hole, you know, what do you get? Well, I suppose you get things like Wayward Servant coming in, and in blue, you know, you've got Dirograph Captain. So it's probably another reason to, you know, go blue black. It's another one of these cards which pumps zombies. And yeah, I mean, as well, you know, like utility cards where it's white, blue, black, does open up a whole load of removal. Gets pretty interesting. Yeah, so yeah, again, cool concept to play around with. So thanks once again for watching. Bye for now, and I'll catch you in a future video.